The Inca of Peru quickly built an extensive empire from Chile all the way up to Colombia.
Well, the Incas were the largest empire ever to exist in the Americas. They had rugged territory through the Andes Mountains, and yet they were able to forge an empire that was notable for the peace and prosperity.
The greatest Inca emperor of all was Pachakuti.
Pachakuti was really the founder of the Inca Empire in many ways. It was he who had the vision to expand the Inca Empire from beyond the borders of the Cusco Valley and start this campaign of conquest that would take in much of the western half of South America. He was the son of the emperor, but he wasn't the heir. When the Incas were attacked by an outside force of people known as the Chancas, the emperor and his heir fled, leaving the city undefended. It was Pachakuti who stayed behind and against overwhelming odds defeated the Chanca warriors.
The Chanca were the best organized resistance to the Inca.
The Chancas, when they went into battle, they took the mummified body of their ancestor, Uscovilca, believing that he would aid in their victory. In the Andes, the ancestors are very much present in people's lives, and so important people are mummified.
Young Pachakuti knew that if he could portray himself as the living embodiment of the sun and life itself against a people led by a dead mummy, if he could take down the Chanca, his path to increasing the Inca Empire would be unfettered.
It was a hand-to-hand, just all-out fight, each person for themselves. The goal was to try to capture the mummified body of your enemy. He and his men actually captured Uscovilca. They toppled him from his litter. And once they had that, then the Chanca submitted. Because people would have been too terrified to continue fighting once their revered mummified ancestor had been captured. The Incas' victory over the Chancas was legendary. They never stopped talking about it. They never stopped celebrating it. Pachakuti, not only did he defeat the Chancas, but he brought about a transformation of the state. We believe that he brought a greater emphasis on the worship of the sun. He reorganized the religion, he reorganized the bureaucracy, and his name itself, Pachakuti, is the name that he took, and it means he who overturns space and time. He changed the course of South American history.